How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing? I hope everybody's been having a great day. I, for one, it's been a pretty nice day. Just came back from the OTS Qualifier. You know, top 4 gets an invite. You know your boy had to get top 4. You know he had to get top 4. Huh? Come on. Gotta get that invite. And, you know, we were playing something pretty spicy, pretty teched out. Probably the best deck. Maybe. You know, it's not Sword Soul. It's not Sky Striker. It's not based kitchen sink 60 card pile. No Dragon Link or nothing. We're on Synchrons. Huh? We gotta bring it on back to 5Ds, huh? You know how it is. Synchro summoning on the bike. Come on. Yeah, it was a tough journey. Really hard matches. Not a single one of them was easy. But we managed to claw our way in to get an invite. Feels good, man. Feels good. We're not playing a conventional list. We are shooting majestic combos. And you know, I think this list is not finished. I wouldn't call this a finished list. It did perform well. It worked well for me, but there's definitely things I would change. And I'm just posting this video more so as a proof of concept for the idea, rather than a finished go run with this. There's definitely great ideas to take from this, and I want people to be able to expand upon this. Or even like, you know, myself, like this is just something like I want to hear like community input, getting feedback. I think this is a saucy list. It's done some nice stuff. And you know, I'm only doing it so much justice just sitting here talking about it, huh? So how about we spin this camera around and we take a look at this deck, because I'm telling you, you guys will not be disappointed. Let's go check that out, huh? We're back with it. Man, I'm excited to show you guys this list, because like I said, there's some cool stuff in this list. There's some cool things, cool ideas, and hopefully, you know, we can kind of expand upon this. So without further ado, let's get into that main. So it's a 45 card main. This feels about as small as you could go. You know, if once you start going lower, you start cutting out things that are really, it's questionable choices at that point. So let's start off. We got 3 Stardust Synchron, maybe one of the best Synchrons in the deck. I mean, all the Synchrons are really good. Stardust Synchron, you know, being able to search, being able to bring itself out, it does so much. You can't go wrong with it. Triple Junk Synchron, you know, very standard stuff. Being able to summon the 2 from the grave, summon Doppel, Converter, literally anything that's at level 2 or lower. Just it comes up all the time. It's so good. 1 Necro Synchron and 1 Cyber Synchron. Necro Synchron, being able to modulate level with it is just it's invaluable. It makes being able to increase the level by 2 of your Converging Wills dragon makes Converging Wills now a level 3, so Crystal Wing plus Converging Wills makes a shooting majestic. It's just like, it's so good. And then it's such a free Omni Negate. And you know, being able to just summon this for free off of Speeder, absolutely insane. Cyber Synchron, probably the best level 1. Its protection kind of comes up sometimes, not often, but being able, like, you know, it modulates level. It's a level 1. It's kind of invaluable. So that's it for the Synchrons we play. Now for the 2s, I suppose like extenders, sort of. Junk Converter, probably one of the best starters in the deck. Being able to pitch a tuner to search a Synchron, it just sets up Junk Synchron plays so seamlessly. And it being able to get you anything too, like it puts a Stardust in the grave, like it's nice. Triple Doppel Warrior, card's broken. Only problem with the card right now is that people are on token collector because of the Brave stuff. So that's the only issue I have with it. Other than that, E-Telly plus Doppel Warrior is like your best possible hand. It's like absolutely insane. Like the extension plays it allows. It's crazy. It's crazy. 2 Synchron Carrier because it just pairs so well. Like if you open Synchron Carrier, Junk Converter, plus any tuner, that's a very nice combo. You get to set up a very cool, interesting board, and you know, it's more material. It's another 2. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it. And the fact that it's searchable too, insane. Then we're playing 1 Caligo Clawcrow. It's searchable off of Cupid Pitch, so we don't really need more of it per se. It's more of a win more extender rather than a starter, because we'd rather have a starter that can chain block the speeder for us, gain some kind of value, so we don't just lose to like Ash Blossom. Then for E-Telly targets, or I guess 2 of them, Mutant M05 and Mutant. Now, I came across this because I was just digging. I was like, man, there has to be something good off of E-Telly we can do here. Mutant M05 is a psychic, so we can summon it, and on summon, it searches a mutant. So we could search the brand new one, Mutant, who reads, if you control a mutant, you can special summon this card. Wow. These 2 are so clutch. It's E-Telly becomes 2 free bodies on field. So it's a 2 for speeder lines for junk synchron lines to make 5s. It's a 1 for Stardust synchro lines. It's so good. They're so good. They're so versatile in what they do. I can't believe like I never seen this before. Again, like, you know, somebody else might already be on this. I haven't seen anybody else on this, so yeah, this is really nice off of the E-Telly. It's just a great extenders. Next up, let's put these guys to the side. Next up, we're playing 1 Trail. It's good off of the Illumination. It's a good extender. Helps you play through Nib. Then a couple mandatory Garnets. Converging Wills, Baby Mud Dragon, and Arrive in Light. So this is our Shooting Majestic package. Arrive in Light lets us stack the Converging Wills. We draw the Converging Wills while we control the Crystal Wing. And then while we control the Crystal Wing, we can special it and special a Baby Mud Dragon from our deck. Baby Mud Dragon is a tuner, but he's also not a tuner. So he's a little ambiguous like that. He's really good being able to kind of do what you need him to do when you need him. The Converging Wills being able to make Majestic and give us a free level 1. I mean, like, this is the only really, like, these, I wouldn't even say, like, I'd say, like, the Converging Wills is really, like, the only hard Garnet we play in the whole deck. And, I mean, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take for a card as powerful as Shooting Majestic, I suppose. Yeah. What else we got? We got 1 Stardust Illumination, a great search target. Triple tuning. It's tuning. Do I need to say anything? It does what it does. Being able to mill Doppel Warrior off the top, mill Converter off the top, broken. When you're good, you're good. What can I say? Triple Synchro Overtake. This card's crazy. Being able to, like, you know, normal Doppel, special the Junk Synchron, crazy. Next, triple E-Telly. Cards at 3. Cards broken. This card at 3 is absolutely bonkers. But I'm here for it, you know. I take those. You know, we take those. That's it for, like, our kind of combo in 3 ofs. 1 Rhoda, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Called By. Very standard stuff. And then, you know, kind of for our, I suppose, hand trap lineup. Triple Ghost Bell, 1 Ghost Ogre, and triple Forbidden Chalice. Scythe exists right now. Scythe lock is very, very prominent. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it. Being able to stop it, we need to play these in the format. We need to. And even this is like, you know, at 45 cards, this is tight. But we have to do it. And then plus, you know, being able to, like, when you're going off of like Librarian, like deep draw, 40 whatever cards, being able to draw into something pretty useful is always a plus. Ghost Ogre, great E-Telly target. Like I said, so E-Telly, Ghost Ogre, plus Doppel Warrior, full combo. Full combo. I might demonstrate that at the end of the video. Who knows? Who knows? Depends how I'm feeling. Yeah. Then we're playing one Hopier because it's searchable off a Cupid pitch and the card's insane. And we're playing one Scythe because you know the format. You know how it is. Scythe format. If you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, honestly, I'd probably take out the Scythe package. But, it's a little awkward. You don't really, like, you'd rather just end on real boards than, you know, having to sacrifice your boards to the, to make the Scythe. But, you know, sometimes you do get to kind of go, like, full combo crazy. And you end on, like, Shooting Majestic, Crystal Wing, Barone, for Scythe, and Hopier in hand. Like, sometimes, yeah, but, you know, most of the time I think it's better just play more consistent and, like, not push for, like at that point you're probably winning anyways. You don't need a Scythe to do it. But anyway, you know, it's your decision. If you want to do the Scythe, you could do the Scythe. It's totally up to you. On to the extra 15 cards. 1 Double Star Shaman, 1 Herald of the Arclight. This is very standard stuff. Double Star Shaman, broken. Herald of the Arclight, broken. Cupid Pitch, broken. Junk Speeder, cracked. If that resolves, you're winning the game. If that resolves and they don't nib, you're winning the game. Garden Rose Maiden, in combo, we can bring back... so when we use our Crystal Wing to make a Shooting Majestic, we can go Garden Rose Maiden, banish it to bring back our Crystal Wing. And then we're probably using the Garden Rose Maiden to make like a Dawn Dragster or something. So that's nice. Excel Synchron. It's a Synchron, so we can make Speeder off of it. And it does so much. It puts Stardust Synchron in the graveyard. Very good card. Very good card. Librarian, broken. Dawn Dragster, Spell Trap Negate, really good. A lot of the times we're ending on like a 5 and a 2. So a 7 is really comfortable for us to go into. 1 Shooting Riser Dragon. When you're scything, you know how it is. 1 Crystal Wing. Maybe the best. Level 8 Dragon Synchro. I don't know. We make it very, very easily. Very good. Very good card. 1 Omega. Omega was good. Omega was nice. I'd probably change it out for a Crimson Blader, honestly. Then again, it does depend what you value more. If your opponent kind of blows their load on their first turn, you can crawl back and just start ripping their card out of their hand to give yourself a free turn. Like it is. This is a flex spot for another 8. Has to be an 8, but that's a flex spot. Junk Destroyer, that's my target off of Synchro Overtake. You do go into it sometimes, so don't write it off completely. It's it pops cards. It can come up, but you know, you play whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. 1 Barone, needs no introduction. We are all very aware of this card in the format. 1 Satellite Warrior, crazy off of like Excel Synchron plays with Excel. If you're on like an Excel and a TG or an Excel and a Garden Rose, you can kind of do like quick synchro on the opponent's turn. Or, you know, if you go like Crystal Wing plus Hopier, like once you expend your Crystal Wing negate, then you go Hopier with the Crystal Wing to make the satellite, and you just blow up the board. And then who we're all here to see, Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Omni Negate Banish. Banishes itself for cost. It's just nice.
It's just so good. 4,000 attack, 3,300 defense, and it's like better DPE. One of my boys, my boy Ben, he put it. What did he say? He said it's the OG DPE, and you know it's kind of facts. It's kind of facts. It just does so much, and it becomes so hard for your opponent to handle if they don't have a good way to deal with it, which a lot of decks don't. So the extra deck, extremely tight. If you're cutting the Scythe, cut the Riser. Honestly, when you're board building optimally, you want to have a Herald to protect your combo, because everybody's on pile decks, like, you know, the any adventure token, brave token nonsense is on like 1/3 hand traps, 2/3 deck. So what we want to do to kind of compensate for a fragile combo is putting up an early Herald. And if you have Herald up, you can't Shooting Riser. So it can conflict. But, you know, sometimes you do sync it away. Like, there's lines to do it. It's good when it's good. It's an option for you. Yeah, nothing really. Like I said, very, very, very tight. I cut Martial Mail Marcher. I think that card's terrible. It making the monster it makes a tuner. It's horrible. The card's terrible. That making the monster tuner is so bad. It's so detrimental to your combo lines 90% of the time. I don't miss it. I don't miss Martial at all. I'm never sitting there like, man, I really wish I could just put more tuners on my field right now. This deck has no problem with summoning tuners. So I think it's unnecessary. I think it's a greedy option you could play if you value that extra draw or two off of Librarian. But like I said, there's better things we could do with our time. Yeah, and I guess I can show you the side deck. Why not? I'm not a big advocate of copying side decks. I'll show you what I played. You do what you got to do. Like I said, side decks change with the format. Side decks are something that are very fluid, and I think copying side decks is very incorrect. You can bits and pieces, yeah, sure, but one for one, my side deck works for me, it won't work for you. That's how it is. That's how they work. 1 token collector to send off of the Riser. 2 alpha, because it's insane, it's the brave token stuff. 3 exchange for going first. Being able to look at the opponent's hand and say, give me that Nibiru, or give me that starter if they don't have anything. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so what they get to look at your hand, they don't know what a Synchron card does, so that's how you got to look at that. 1 red reboot and 1 feather duster. Deals with back row. I kind of put this in going first too to kind of play around imperm. Triple Dark Ruler no more. Triple Raigeki. This is the best combo in the game. Dark Ruler Raigeki. There's no board surviving that. This is silly. Raigeki S3 broken. Take advantage of it. And then no Thung, because time rules exist. And sometimes, you can't do a Cupid pitch line to burn, so you have to, like... One interesting scenario the other day, I'm board building, and so my opponent goes first. I open Dark Ruler and, like, kinda combo. Kinda scuffed. So I Dark Ruler him, he can't take damage for the turn. So I end on Crystal Wing, plus... Excel Synchron and the token summoned off of Stardust Trail. So then, and I know we're about to go into time, like it's going to get called during his main phase. So he goes into his turn. I say, in main phase, I'm going to go Excel Synchron to Synchro Summon. They go to negate with Griffin. I go Crystal Wing, and then I make no Thung on their turn. And I burn them for 600. It's dirty. Nobody likes winning in time. but you can't go anywhere if you're not doing this kind of stuff. Like, you have to play around it. It's not like anybody's slow rolling each other. It's the fact that the meta is combo oriented very heavily. Everybody's on combo right now. Combo decks are stronger than they've ever been. And when it takes both players about 15 minutes to do their turns, you're gonna run into time. And you know, like I said, Cupid Pitch already kind of innately does it. This is the foolproof way where, like, if you can't get a Cupid line. So yeah, this is the list. It's done me well, served me very well. Like I said, I'd probably change the Scythe. I'd probably change, I don't know what else I'd change. I'd probably play the Punk stuff. I'm testing with it. Like, playing Foxy Tune is very, very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. The Foxy Tune, being able to put cards in the grave for you, very good. Very good. Guys, so real quick, I wanted to show you probably maybe the best 2-card combo in the deck. I'd say so. This is like your staple. Like, this gets everything. E-Telly plus Doppel Warrior. So let's demonstrate this. We're going to activate E-Telly. We're going to special out Ghost Ogre from the deck. Then we're going to normal summon Doppel Warrior. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. We're going to sync 5 into Excel Synchron. And then Doppel Warrior will activate, netting us 2 tokens. Okay? Then we're going to go Excel Synchron effect. Sending the Stardust Synchron, remember, sends us cost. We're going to reduce his level by 4. Okay? Next up, we're going to go Excel Synchron plus 1 of the tokens. We're going to sync 2 into Double Star Shaman. Okay? Shaman activates on summon, specialing back the Doppel Warrior from our graveyard. Sure. Next, we're going to go Double Star plus Doppel into Herald. Doppel will activate, getting us 2 more tokens. Oh, do we love our token generating cards not being once per turn. Now from here, we are protected by Herald, and we can kind of just go full crazy wombo combo. Okay, start a Synchron, activate Engrave, tribute 1 of the tokens, special them out, effect on summon, gonna add us Arrive in Light. Okay. Next, we're going to sync 5 into our Speeder. Speeder effect will activate on summon, getting us Synchron tuners with different levels from our deck. Stardust, Junk, and Necro Synchron. Okay. Next up, we're going to go Junk plus the Speeder. We're going to make ourselves a Crystal Wing. We'll put them in attack, doesn't matter. Next, we're going to activate Arrive in Light. We're going to stack the top of our deck with the Converging Wills Dragon. So then when we Synchro Summon, we can draw into it to special it to go into our Majestic plays. Okay, we're going to go token plus the Stardust Synchron, and we're going to make Garden Rose Maiden. Activate Arrive in Light, draw a card. No way we top decked Converging Wills Dragon. That's crazy. Activate the effect. When you draw it, you can special himself. And a level 1 dragon from deck because we control a level 8 or higher dragon synchro monster. Okay? Then we're going to go Necro Synchron effect. Target the Converging Wills, increases level by 2. So now this is a 3. 3 plus 8. Smells like shooting Majestic. Okay? Then from here, we go Necro Synchron plus the Garden Rose Maiden for a 7 into Dawn Dragster. Then we go Garden Rose Maiden, banish itself to special back the Crystal Wing from our graveyard. And yeah, 2 cards. An emergency teleport into any level 3 Psychic Tuner and a Doppel Warrior. Not too bad. Not too bad of a board, if I do say so myself. We're looking at Omni Negate and a Macrocosmos. We're looking at Omni Negate and Banish. Remember, Banish itself has cost to play around a lot of different things. Monster negate, spell trap negate. Not too bad. Pretty hard board for anybody to play through. So yeah, just wanted to demonstrate this combo to you guys. There's so many different like fluid lines of play. No opening hand. I shouldn't say no opening hand. A lot of opening hands require you to go to different paths, different routes to get to different end boards. It's very much a build a board kind of deck, and it's not something you can just pick up and play. It's definitely something you want to sit down, familiarize yourself with, because some lines are a lot harder than others. Lines of play, whether you should go into what, is never obvious, and those mistakes can cost you the game. So something definitely you want to sit down, test out, and familiarize yourself with for the different interactions before you go out and start going crazy with this. I hope you guys enjoy this. This, like I said, is probably one of my favorite decks, if not my favorite deck. Yeah, thanks so much for checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my Instagram. Link will be in the description. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below how you feel about the deck. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? All right, and with that, deuces.